All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people just like you right there and just like me right here. Our buddy Deen Castronovo says that he would rejoin Journey in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, he loved that band. He loves that music. If you watch him during the Journey Through Time concerts, he's having a blast. And look, he made a full recovery from this little incident that they're talking about here. And look, I know it was a big deal. It was a big deal at the time. The fact that they're still talking about it here, I don't know if they should give it any more ink, but anyway, it's interesting because this article covers a lot of ground. Drummer Steve Smith, who played with Journey from 73 to 85, returned to the iconic act following Castronovo's departure, but was fired in March after he was accused by guitarist Neil Schon and keyboardist Jonathan Cain of launching an ill-conceived corporate coup d'etat in an attempt to gain control of the band's name. Castronovo, who has played with the Dead Daisies for the past 3 years, discussed a possible renewed collaboration with Journey during a recent interview with Kiki Classic Rock. Hey, Dean, give me a call, buddy. The dude owes me an interview. Asked if he got the call to return to the band following Steve Smith's latest exit. See, Dean will tell you everything. Dean said, "I kind of got the call, but kind of didn't. It was a text." Neil said, "What are you doing, man?" I said, "I'm working with the Dead Daisies, and I've got this little side project I'm doing," which, by the way, this isn't just a little side project. I think this is the coolest thing. I mean, obviously the Revolution Saints are really cool too, but this thing here could really take off. You've got Jason Sheff and Jay DeMarcus. I mean, this is like real big league stuff. And I hear Irving Azoff is going to be their manager, so that's just huge. Anyway, we're doing a little country thing, and that's it. Right now, country music, by the way, is far more popular than mainstream rock in general. So to say that, and look, you may not like country or country rock, but I tell you what, this thing could really take off. So, again, he says, "My man, big changes are coming." That's Neil. And he just said, "Just get ready." And I said, "What? Did Smith quit again?" And Neil said, "Just wait." And then 2 days later, all that stuff came out. And I was like, oh my God, it just blew me away. I had no idea. It was funny because Journey was starting rehearsals around the same time the Dead Daisies were. So again, he was kind of torn between the two projects. I think, at the time I had mentioned that he really couldn't pull the plug on that. He says that would be really cold-blooded. So it was almost good that they didn't call, but it would have been cool if they had said, "Yeah, Dean, we want you back." But it was one of those things, and it didn't happen. Of course, they got Randy Jackson and Narada Michael Walden. Dean says he loves Narada. He's an amazing producer, songwriter, as well as a drummer. That's a huge, huge ace in the hole for them. That's going to really help them a ton, I know. He produced all of Mariah Carey's records. He's a bad boy, man. He's amazing. So that's Deen Castronovo giving it up for Journey's new drummer, Narada Michael Walden. But Castronovo said he is still open to the possibility of playing with Journey again. Of course, his vocals would be a real big plus if he came back. He says, "I would have done it in a heartbeat." Are you kidding? Had it all worked out, had it all been planned right, that's where I feel the most at home. I played with them for 17 years. It was hard to have to walk away from that. But you know what? God bless. I love them to death. I still keep in contact with Neil all the time. We text and talk and stuff, and I love him to death, and I wish him the best. So there you have it. Deen Castronovo. And it was one of those timing things, I think, more than anything. I think Deen is looking for something that's going to pay well, that's going to hopefully, make some money for everybody. And who knows, maybe some of the stuff that these guys do, I'm talking about the Rise Above, will get on the radio. And that's something that Deen really hasn't been a part of when you think of it. The Journey stuff, the Odd Jerry, some of the Odd Jerry music, got onto adult contemporary stations, and maybe some of the Arnell stuff from Revelation got on AC radio, but Deen Castronovo really hasn't been on the radio with a band since Bad English, since he played drums for Bad English. So I'm sure he wants to have a little bit higher of a profile. Good for him, though. This is a great interview. And as always, I wish Dino the best. Dino, give me a call. All right? Talk to you soon.